After turning 70, I've learned that the most dangerous room in my home isn't where I expected. It's not the kitchen with its hot stoves or sharp knives. It's my bathroom. The place where I start and end each day has hidden risks I never noticed before. My friend Martha found out the hard way. She slipped in her bathroom and ended up with a broken hip. "I've used that bathroom for 30 years," she said. "I never thought it would land me in the hospital." The truth is, many of us are making small bathroom mistakes that can quietly harm our health or lead to serious falls. In this video, I'll share 6 common bathroom habits that could be putting you at risk, and what you can do instead to stay safe and independent. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe for more practical tips to help you live safer, healthier, and more confidently every day. Now, let's get started. Mistake 1. Using a too low toilet seat. The first mistake I see in almost every bathroom I visit is a toilet that's simply too low for aging bodies. I never thought much about toilet height until my knees started protesting every time I sat down and stood up. Think about Richard, my 76-year-old neighbor. He was always active, worked in his garden daily, and had no major health concerns. But I noticed he started limiting his fluid intake, especially when going out. When I finally asked him why, he admitted, "Using the bathroom has become so difficult that I'm trying to avoid it. My knees hurt so much when I have to lower myself down and push myself up." What Richard didn't realize was that his standard height toilet was putting enormous strain on his joints. Each time he sat down and stood up, he was forcing his knees and hips to work harder than necessary. Over time, this added stress can accelerate joint wear, worsen arthritis pain, and even lead to muscle weakness in the legs. The strain of standing up from a low toilet seat also increases your risk of losing balance and falling. Many of us reach for towel bars or sink edges to pull ourselves up, items never designed to support our weight. The solution is simpler than you might think. Raised toilet seats that add 3 to 4 inches of height can transform this daily challenge. Some models attach directly to your existing toilet, while others replace your current seat entirely. For those who need extra support, models with handles provide something sturdy to push against when standing. Making this one change reduced Richard's bathroom anxiety and allowed him to stay properly hydrated without worry. He no longer limits his fluids, which means his overall health has improved too. If you've noticed yourself struggling to sit down or stand up from your toilet, or if you find yourself avoiding fluids to reduce bathroom trips, this simple change could make a tremendous difference in your daily comfort and long-term health. Mistake 2. Inadequate lighting. The second mistake I see in many bathrooms, including my own until recently, is poor lighting. As we age, our eyes need significantly more light to see the same details younger eyes can perceive in dimmer conditions. My friend Elaine, 73, kept her bathroom dimly lit because she thought it was more relaxing, especially for her evening bath. "I've always liked soft lighting," she told me. "It feels more calming." One evening, she mistook her sleeping pills for her blood pressure medication. Both bottles were similar in size and color, and in the dim light, She couldn't read the labels clearly. Fortunately, her daughter visited that evening and noticed something wasn't right. This isn't just about medication errors. Poor lighting increases fall risk substantially. Shadows can hide small obstacles, make it harder to judge distances, and mask wet spots on the floor. The transition from a brightly lit hallway to a dimmer bathroom is especially dangerous, as our eyes take longer to adjust to light changes as we age. I've since installed brighter bulbs in my bathroom fixtures, added a night light that stays on all the time, and placed a motion-activated light under the vanity that illuminates the floor when I enter. The difference has been remarkable. I can see everything clearly, from medication labels to the edges of the bath mat. If you're still using the same lighting you had decades ago, it's likely not sufficient anymore. Our eyes at 70 plus need approximately twice as much light as they did when we were 40. Bright, even lighting without harsh shadows, is ideal, and night lights are essential for those middle-of-the-night trips. Take a moment today to really look at your bathroom lighting. Can you easily read labels? Do you see shadows that might hide wet spots? Making this change could prevent a serious fall or medication error that might otherwise change your life forever. Mistake 3. Improper medication storage. The third mistake I've observed in many bathrooms, including my own for many years, is keeping medications in the bathroom cabinet. It seems logical. That's where we often take our pills, after all. But the bathroom is actually one of the worst places to store most medications. Consider my experience with Thomas, an 82-year-old gentleman who was puzzled when his heart medication seemed less effective than usual. During a hospital stay, his doctor discovered the medication had degraded, leaving Thomas with essentially a lower dose than prescribed. The culprit? Heat and humidity from daily showers had gradually affected the potency of his medication stored in the bathroom cabinet. Many of us don't realize that the constant fluctuations in temperature and humidity in bathrooms can break down medications faster than manufacturers anticipate. When pills absorb moisture from humid air, their chemical composition can change. This doesn't just make them less effective. In some cases, it can make them harmful. Certain medications break down into different compounds when exposed to moisture or heat, potentially causing unexpected side effects. I've since moved all my medications to a cool, dry kitchen cabinet away from the stove. I keep only the day's doses in a small pill organizer that I can carry to the bathroom when needed. This simple change ensures that the medications I depend on will work as expected when I need them most. If you're currently storing prescriptions or even over-the-counter medications in your bathroom, consider finding a new location. A bedroom drawer or kitchen cabinet away from heat sources is ideal. The exception might be medication specifically meant for bathroom use, like certain creams or ointments. Take a moment to check your bathroom cabinet today. How many medications are stored there? Moving them could help ensure they remain effective for your health and well-being. Mistake 4. Using slippery bath mats. The fourth mistake I see repeatedly in bathrooms is using decorative bath mats that look beautiful but offer little to no slip protection. This was a lesson I learned the hard way, and one I wish someone had shared with me sooner. I remember Grace, my 77-year-old sister-in-law, who prided herself on her beautifully coordinated bathroom decor. Her cloth bath mat matched her towels and shower curtain perfectly. It makes the whole room come together, she would say whenever I complimented her taste. That elegant cloth mat slid across her tile floor like it was on ice when she stepped on it with damp feet one morning. The fall resulted in a broken wrist that took months to heal, months where she struggled with daily tasks, from dressing herself to preparing meals. Bath mats that move when you step on them create a false sense of security. You think you're being careful by using a mat, but if it's not secured properly, it becomes more dangerous than having no mat at all. Even worse are absorbent cloth mats that become saturated with water, creating a slippery surface even on top. After Grace's fall, I helped her replace all her bathroom mats with rubber-backed options that actually grip the floor. We looked for ones with enhanced texture on top to provide better footing even when wet. They may not match her decor perfectly, but as she now says, I'd rather have a safe bathroom than end up back in the hospital. If your current bath mats can shift or slide when you apply pressure, they're not serving their primary purpose, keeping you safe. Rubber-backed mats with machine-washable tops are ideal. You can also find adhesive strips to secure existing mats, though these may need regular replacement to maintain their grip. Take a moment to test your bath mats today. Apply pressure with your foot and see if they move at all. If they do, replacing them could be one of the most important safety improvements you make this year. Mistake 5. Rushing through transitions. The fifth mistake I observe in bathroom routines is rushing through transitions, especially getting in and out of the shower or tub. This common habit increases fall risk dramatically and is one I've had to consciously correct in my own life. I think of Harold, my 79-year-old friend who always prided himself on his efficiency. I can shower and be dressed in 7 minutes flat, he used to boast. That efficiency nearly cost him dearly when he lost his balance, stepping out of the shower one morning, narrowly avoiding a serious fall by catching himself on the vanity. The problem with rushing is that some of the most dangerous moments in bathroom use are transitions. Sitting down on or standing up from the toilet, stepping in or out of the shower, or moving from a dry floor to a wet one. These transitions require our bodies to adjust balance, shift weight, and negotiate changing surfaces, all tasks that become more challenging as we age. When we rush, we don't give our bodies time to adapt. We might step out of a shower before our eyes have adjusted to the lighting change, or we might move too quickly when our blood pressure hasn't stabilized after standing up. These momentary imbalances create perfect conditions for falls. I now follow the 30-second rule for all bathroom transitions. Before getting out of the shower, I take 30 seconds to stand still, let my eyes adjust, and make sure I feel steady. Before standing from the toilet, I take 30 seconds to prepare, ensuring I'm fully balanced before rising. It sounds simple, but this pause has made me feel much more secure. Harold adapted this approach too, adding grab bars by his shower and a small bench where he can sit while drying off. I'd rather take an extra minute or two than spend weeks recovering from a fall, he tells me now. If you tend to rush through your bathroom routines, consider where you might build in brief pauses, especially during transitions. Taking just a few extra seconds can give your body the time it needs to move safely from one position to another. Take a moment to ask yourself, do I rush through bathroom activities, especially when getting in or out of the shower? If so, consciously slowing down might be one of the simplest yet most effective changes you can make for your safety. Mistake 6. Ignoring proper hygiene for dentures and oral appliances. The sixth mistake, and one I see with alarming frequency, is improper cleaning and storage of dentures, partial plates, night guards, and other oral appliances. This might seem like a minor issue compared to fall risks, but the health implications can be surprisingly serious. I think of my friend William, who at 81 had worn partial dentures for decades. He developed persistent respiratory infections that his doctor couldn't explain. After multiple rounds of antibiotics, a dental check revealed the culprit. His dentures had developed a layer of bacteria and fungus that he was breathing in every night. Many of us don't realize that dentures, partials, and night guards can harbor dangerous bacteria and fungi when not properly cleaned. These microorganisms don't just affect oral health, they can be inhaled while sleeping, leading to respiratory infections, pneumonia, and even heart problems as bacteria enter the bloodstream through irritated gums. The bathroom sink, where many of us clean these appliances, is typically filled with bacteria. When we use the same toothbrush for our dentures as we do for our natural teeth, we transfer bacteria between them. And when we store these appliances in ordinary cups without proper disinfection, we create perfect conditions for bacterial growth. After learning about William's experience, I completely changed my routine. I now use separate brushes for my partial plate. Soak it in proper cleansing solution rather than just water, and make sure it's completely dry before putting it back in a clean case. Never just left on a tissue or in a regular cup. If you use any type of oral appliance, take time to review proper cleaning protocols. Most should be thoroughly brushed with a dedicated brush, soaked in appropriate cleaning solutions, and stored in clean, dry containers when not in use. These simple steps can protect you from infections that might otherwise compromise your health. Take a moment to ask yourself, am I cleaning my dentures, partials, or night guard as thoroughly as I should? If not, upgrading your cleaning routine could have significant benefits for your overall health. Now that you know these 6 common bathroom mistakes, take a moment to think about your own routine. Are there any habits you didn't realize were risky? The changes I've suggested aren't complicated or expensive. Raising your toilet seat, improving lighting, relocating medications, securing bath mats, slowing down transitions, and properly cleaning oral appliances are simple adjustments that can significantly reduce your risk of illness or injury. Take a moment to ask yourself, which of these changes could I implement this week? Even making one improvement at a time can significantly enhance your safety and well-being. Thanks for spending time with me today. I'd love to hear what stood out to you. Leave a comment and share one thing you're planning to change. And if you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with someone who might need it. See you in the next video.